I'm Danielle Smith. Surely I am not the only person disappointed in NBC's coverage of the Olympics. Surely I am not the only person who was morbidly frustrated last night as I was watching poor Jordyn Wieber showing up in tears constantly behind Raisman as she was being interviewed, having won her spot in the individuals. And there's Jordyn. They keep cutting away to Jordyn while she's crying, while they're interviewing Allie. So here's my thing. I get that drama makes TV. I get that it's the highs and the lows of the Olympics that are a really big deal. But wouldn't it have been, vaguely more respectful to, number one, allow these two athletes, these two champions, these two teenagers, their moments? So allow Allie that moment to shine, to savor that moment that clearly, based on the commentary, no one thought she was going to have. Give her the interview. Don't keep cutting away to Jordyn crying. And on the flip side, don't keep cutting away to Jordyn crying. Give her that moment of peace. Everybody knows she's crushed. We've already seen her crying. We already saw her try to walk down one of the hallways because she doesn't want to be there at that moment. She needs to pull herself together. She needs to absorb the fact that that dream at that moment, not forever, but that moment has ended for her. She's going to compete for the team. She's still a champion. She's fabulous. She's strong and she's dynamite, but she's not going to be competing in the individuals as she thought she was. Give her that moment to collect herself and then go to her, rather than commenting and saying, well, she's not quite ready for us. Really? That's shocking. Okay, so that was probably my hugest complaint. My second was after the men's relay, the 4x100 relay. So the men get silver, just barely. And Adrian's interviewing them. And it is so thoroughly disturbing to me that the questions don't focus on, congratulations, you guys, silver medal, this is fantastic, how does that feel? And then if you want to head down the road of asking them, hey, this is a switch from Beijing, you surprised the French back in Beijing. This was a bit of a switch. This was a surprise for you. Clearly, you came in hoping for gold. How did this particular race feel to you? But instead, the question is, Lochte, what happened? The interview was treated as though they had just disappointed everyone. Sure, were they disappointed? I imagine that they were. It appeared that they were. Everyone expected them to win gold. But a silver medal is phenomenal. They're medalists. They won Olympic medals. Also, during the opening ceremonies, why are we focusing on the so-called basketball dream team? They're the Olympic athletes that didn't have to qualify to be there. Also, I'm not seeing any of these games live. Nothing's live. And so NBC has plenty of time to edit out some of this stuff that is fluffy and inappropriate and choose a different interview. I don't know. I'm not feeling. I love the Olympic Games. I watch them ad nauseum. I sit in front of the television. My kids watch them. I cry and I laugh and I celebrate with the athletes and I cringe if someone falls. I feel the heartbreak as much as I can from my couch. I celebrate as much as I can. I jump. I watch Raisman's parents moving forward and back and on the beam with her and on the... And now I'm doing the exact same thing from my couch. We get into this. We love this. And I feel like a little bit of this is being ripped from us. Tell me what you think about the Olympic experience you're having watching from your home. When I'm posting on Facebook, I'm seeing that people are are having a bit of the same experience I am, but that's in my circle. What is the experience you're having? Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching, and I'm excited you're here.